Environmental groups are sounding alarms tonight over what they call a dangerous attempt by President Trump to take over massive parts of California's water system. The move is part of an executive order released last night. ABC 7 News reporter Stephanie Sierra has more.
From rivers to dams to hundreds of miles of canals, moving water around California takes a massive system engineered over the better part of a century. Now, with a new executive order, President Trump is directing federal agencies to essentially assert control over critical sections of it, claiming mismanagement and trying to assign blame for the wildfires in Southern California.
And sort of eviscerate state control of state water resources.
First, it helps to understand that California's water system has a kind of split personality, starting with some major dams being run by federal agencies, others by the state, and two massive canal systems flowing side by side, with the state water project delivering much of its water to Southern California, and the federal project mainly to agricultural areas in the Central Valley. For more than half a century, they've worked in a delicate balance with coordinated agreements, possibly until now. John Rosenfield is a research biologist with the environmental group San Francisco Baykeeper.
Having one partner say, we're not going to play by the rules anymore, puts a tremendous burden on the other partners and really puts the entire water distribution system at great risk.
But in the executive order, President Trump directs federal agencies to deliver more water in a section called Overriding Disastrous California Policies, and to, quote, ensure that state agencies, including the California Department of Water Resources, do not interfere with federal operations. But critics say just turning on one side of the tap could risk everything from the quality of our drinking water to federally protected endangered species.
These are regulations, by the way, that are benefiting not just Delta communities, but Bay Area communities that really rely on the San Francisco Bay Delta system.
John Bussey is senior counsel with Center for Biological Diversity. He argues that water management had nothing to do with the Southern California wildfires. He believes it will take time to see what elements of the order actually go into effect. And he expects lawsuits will follow to protect water quality and the Endangered Species Act.
So we're just going to have to keep an eye on things and try to hold tight.
With control of vast amounts of California water, potentially in the balance. Stephanie Sierra, ABC 7 News.
Environmental groups say one major concern is maintaining enough flow through the Delta to push back saltwater and keep drinking water supplies protected.